And welcome back, YouTube. This is Buster here with another video today. Today I got for you something really different. Today I'm going to be going over how I display my miniatures. I was looking for this on YouTube. I did not see very many videos on this, so I figured I would kind of share with you guys a method that I found a really good way of how to display miniatures. As you can see, I just got this today. It's an acrylic clear case. This particular one is 8 inches deep by 12 inches long by 16 inches tall. And it's also a locking one, so it's a security one. And this is the official one. Name of this is a acrylic countertop display case, security, locking security display case. I got this on eBay. They are fair price. Shipping is quite a bit for these, but they are a fair price. And this works for a variety of miniatures. It works really well for Dungeons and Dragons, Kid Robot, Funko Pop, Heroclix, and even Amiibos and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you today how it works. You get a set of keys with it, so kind of cool. And it's simply, you insert it, and then you unlock it like that. The door opens. The door can be a little bit tight, depending on the surface that you have it on, so sometimes it does take a little bit of a while for it to adjust. One thing I do, this is my third case. One thing about these cases, they do sometimes crack, so you do have to pay attention. If you see any cracks at all when you get them, take note of them, and probably best to use some sort of glue just to hold it in place, because I do have one case that kind of has a little bit of a chip forming right on the top shelf there. But yeah, the beautiful thing about this is you get 4 shelves plus the top piece here, which you can, it's still a flat piece so you can store anything on it. And I'm just going to kind of show you how well this case actually works. First up, I'm going to put in some Five Nights at Freddy's Funko Pop miniatures here. Then I'm going to put in some Kid Robot, Smoking Mongers here. Alright, for the next shelf, I'm going to put in some really cool Yu-Gi-Oh! Heroclix. Then I'm going to put in some Dungeons and Dragons miniatures. This larger guy here. Alright. And then on the top shelf here, I'm going to be putting some Nintendo product in. Some Amiibos. And just to get a good idea of how tall these things are, here's the Samus Amiibo. The Samus Amiibo barely clears the shelf, so I mean it's basically, if you have a good way to judge it is if you happen to have a opened Samus Amiibo. The shelves are pretty much that tall. She does not have much room at all, wiggle room there. So that's a great way to determine if you have a miniature that's taller than that, it ain't gonna fit in these shelves. Can't really see the top shelf there, so I'll put it on the bottom shelf. Alright. We got Pikachu. And then I'm going to put a King Bowser here, right next to him. Alright, just to kind of fill it out, I'm going to put in a couple more Mongers. A couple more D&D minis. Just to kind of share with you an item that's a little bit too tall for this. This is a golden dragon from Tyranny of Dragons. On its flying base, it will not fit on this shelf. No way. You can put it on top of it, but it ain't gonna fit on the shelf. Alright. And then you simply lock it, pull the key out, and that's how this would look. Now, of course, I'm gonna be filling this with miniatures, but I thought that I would kind of share with you just the basic idea of this. Yeah, if you guys would like to see the cases that I have filled, let me know in the comments below. I could definitely show that sometime in the future. But yeah, I just thought I'd share with you guys different types of miniatures that work really well in here. You can fit a good amount of miniatures in these too. But yeah, this is Booster Box Buster with a informative video on how I display miniatures and what product I use. Signing out.